How many of you have heard the phrase, take a hike? Well, that is my advice to you this week, because I've observed that a lot of sales professionals, well, they're starting to run into that working harder but not smarter bucket. They're often confusing the quantity of hours with the quality of hours. Let me give you an example. You've got a salesperson and he's working hard, and he's got a proposal he's working on, and so he's grinding out the hours because he wants it to be creative and compelling. But after looking at the proposal over and over, he's finding nothing compelling, and it's certainly not going to make him stand out from his competition. You've got a sales manager. In her next meeting, she visualizes inspiration, motivation. She revises the agenda. But in looking at the final draft, nothing real inspirational or motivational. It is time to take a hike. And when you do so, you'll engage in something that the Mayo Clinic refers to as meditation in motion. And this is where you simply allow your brain to maybe wander, maybe give it time to think. Because in those moments, in those hikes, you will find great sources of creativity. Often you'll find the answer to problems that you might have been struggling and wrestling with. Sarah Blakely, self-made billionaire and founder of Spanx, has discovered that some of her best inspiration occurs in her 6-minute commute to the office. Now, that's not a long commute, so what Sarah Blakely has chosen to do, she will give herself permission to drive around for an hour, 2 hours in Atlanta, Georgia. And when she comes to stoplights, she scribbles all the inspiration coming to her as she takes her hike. Now, for many of us, our commutes, our hikes went away. You're not commuting to the office, you're not commuting to and from prospects and clients, and many of you aren't even on planes as much as usual. But what this has been replaced by is back-to-back-to-back video calls. Your brain has no time to refresh, refuel, recharge. So my advice this week is get out there and take a hike. And I gotta go. I'm Colleen Stanley, President of Sales Leadership. Thanks for joining me this week.